Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mo. My name is BrendenPlayz, and today we are currently 1 week away from the No Mercy pay-per-view, which does not affect us because it's not our pay-per-view. It is Smackdown's pay-per-view this month. We have a big episode of Raw, but first let's go check back how we did last week. 3-star rated show. Not great. Fortunately enough for us, Smackdown didn't have that much better, 3.5-star rated show, so we did lose quite some, a fair bit of ratings, let's be honest. We have dipped down, and we are probably going to dip down again. No Mercy is upon us. Smackdown are fully prepared. As you can see, they're clawing their way back. Expect a big spike in that rating this week when Smackdown obviously has their pay-per-view, so that's going to affect us. That really will. Let's take a look at the Power 25. At the moment, our champion, Kurt Angle, is our top spot at number 2. Batista 3. Cena at 5, dipping down a little bit after losing the title. Actually, no, not after losing the title. Batista still, he went up actually, after a pretty decent week. Cena dipped down after getting a loss, but Van Dam dipping down. So you can see we've kind of, we've got a few tag teams there, so spreading the love a little bit for our guys, but we're not really featured all that greatly on the Power 25, so we need to kind of step it up a little bit, don't we? Here's a look at our rivalries. We've had to restart Batista and Kurt Angle once again, and Edge and Rob Van Dam. So far so good. JBL Matt Hardy still going there, and that leads one of our best rivalries right now, as well as the Guerreros versus Big Show and Kane. Cena and Orton have just started their little rivalry off, and Trish and Candice Michelle, our newest diva to the roster, have also done so the same. So far, so good. There's our champions, a quick look there. So we gave Candice Michelle the championship last week. Now, probably could have not done that, but unfortunately we kind of messed up a little bit, but we've made up for it. We've given Candice the championship to kind of boost up her popularity, because look at it. It didn't exactly boost it up. I mean, I think it went up by 1, so yeah, not so great at all. We currently have pretty much no money left, but fortunately for us, there's no contracts to sign for at least 3 weeks, so we can gain a bit more money back, and we can start to kind of have enough to try and get through the next round of contracts, hopefully. So far, our popularity going okay. We need to kind of get a few more of these guys. Orton, JBL, Kane. Kane actually doing very, very well. There was a period of time where he was in the mid-60s, up to 75. That's pretty good. Torrie Wilson doing pretty well as well. So we have to kind of get a few more of those up near the 80 mark, and then our ratings will obviously start to drastically improve. Let's have a quick look at our morale. Who is not happy with us right now? It currently is Lita, who wants a title shot. JBL, he's sick of losing. And Torrie Wilson, she's sick of losing as well. I'm sick of losing as well. I want to win this week, so step up your game. Let's get these damn ratings, and let's get the show on the road. So let's quickly get through our show this week. So obviously Batista and Kurt Angle need to verse each other this week, but we'll have them in a tag team matchup as we normally do. Batista on one side, and let's do Edge. I think we have Edge and Van Dam with each other against each other right now. I am fairly sure. So yeah, it seems as though that is the case. So that should give us a pretty good rated matchup. We could maybe bump it up a little bit, but you can see Kurt Angle's got some injury worries there, as does Batista and RVD's slight injury concern as well. Obviously, advertising is the key to this week, but we can actually get away without having to do 2 advertisings this week. We can indeed try something a little bit different. So we need to try and improve some of the popularity of some of our stars. Now, we can see the list right here. Who would be the most beneficial to do so? Rob Van Dam might be one. He obviously involved in a big match. He's got good popularity now, but we could boost him up a little bit further. But I think right now for this week, Randy Orton is the one I want to get up there. I want to get him above the 80 mark. Obviously in a rivalry right now with John Cena. If we can get Randy Orton up into that 80, 85 mark, then we're going to get a good rivalry between those two. So we're going to do Randy Orton this week, which will mean we probably need to play Randy Orton this week as well to guarantee him the victory and help us out there. So we will do so. I think we did Randy Orton versus John Cena last week, but we're going to do so again this week, and we're going to play as it. We'll play as Randy Orton, help him get the victory, and we'll bounce back from last week's loss. So we'll have that just as a singles. I was going to do something a little bit more, but you can see Cena, a little bit of an injury concern. We won't take any risks. We don't want to have anyone get injured at this stage of the game at all. We need to keep obviously our tag team rivalry going, and we're going to do so doing a 6-man elimination tag. Screw it, why not? So we'll have Eddie on one team with Chavo, and we'll put Matt Hardy on the other, and he can take on Big Show, Kane, and JBL. So that should be a good way to keep that rivalry going. I'm hoping that should work out just okay. I've been a little bit skeptical because sometimes things have been working well, sometimes not so well. So you have to be a little bit skeptical right now, but hopefully things should be okay for us. We'll have Candice. Yeah, we'll have Candice go one-on-one. We'll put... Candice can go one-on-one with Tori Wilson. And we'll have Trish in her corner. I don't think... Is Tori currently in a rivalry? Let me just check that. No, she's not currently in a rivalry. So we can use her as a bit of a floater right now. And she can be one of the superstars, or one of the divas we use to float around, as will Booker T. So you can see we've got 2 matches we have to kind of plan out here and get them out of the way. So we'll do so with Nitro and Booker T. We'll amp that one up a little bit just to increase the possibility of a slightly better rating than what it's going to be. And our final match this week, you can see Lita and Melina. We've had so many matches against those two over the weeks, but we're going to do it again this week, unfortunately. We just kind of had those two kind of the odd ones out, don't we? So we'll do so. Melina in one corner. We'll have Mercury with her. We probably should move Joey Mercury on, shouldn't we? And that was something that we could have done as well. So who is left again? Sorry, Melina. We don't want Lita. That's right. Lita needs a win, so we probably need to get her a win. We did have a look at the free agency last week. As you see, Lance Cade is available. Now, the reason why we can't sign him right now, obviously we don't have enough money to do so, is number one. Mickie James, we did release her not long ago. We probably won't get her back. Obviously, Lance Cade, not the most exciting guy on the roster to have, let's be honest, but he has a much better popularity than the likes of Joey Mercury, for example. And I'm kind of a little bit over the whole Mercury and Nitro tag team. I don't mind having Nitro by himself. So I might probably move on the Mercury and Nitro team. Maybe we can get rid of Joey Mercury. If we released him, will I get any money back? I'll get 28,000. So that's not going to be anywhere near enough to sign Kate. So we might release Mercury for the next episode, or maybe later on this one, and we'll see how we go. So after this show, we'll do so. And let's get this matchup underway. Let's do this John Cena and Randy Orton matchup. We'll play as Randy Orton this week, hoping just to keep boosting that popularity of his. Well, here we go. Here comes Randy Orton to take on John Cena right now. A big opportunity this is for Orton to see what he can do against one of the big names here on our roster. You know, Randy Orton has been pretty good, been around that Intercontinental Championship scene. But I think he's ready to move up. We want to try and get him up and bring him up alongside Rob Van Dam as some of our new main event guys. Randy Orton, we know he can do so. We know how good Randy Orton is, so we'll see how he goes against John Cena in this one here tonight. Alrighty, his opponent tonight is none other than the former champion John Cena, who's been obviously on top of his game in the last few months, doing so well. But now we'll meet Randy Orton, a bit of a new challenger for Cena. And worked out pretty well for Cena last week. We'll see how he goes this week. And Randy Orton needs some more wins. That's no doubt about that. He needs more wins to his name. Keep that going and keep himself in the hunt. Perhaps for a championship opportunity in the future. Cena would love to get the title back himself. But he's going to have to get through Orton and some more here tonight. Alright, match is underway right now. John Cena and Randy Orton. Those two lock up eye to eye. Here we go. So, Randy Orton and John Cena. It should be an interesting one. Orton starts off with a clothesline, taking down Cena. So, right now we're doing pretty well, let's be honest. We've got a good lead in the ratings. Obviously, No Mercy coming up, so things are going to be pretty tough for us for a while. I'm expecting No Mercy to do pretty well, let's be honest. That might get a 300 or 400, maybe even, if they do it really well, perhaps a 500,000 lead on us. We're hoping we can just kind of stop the bleeding a little bit. We probably should have done some more risque matches in this one, but the problem was is that we were still kind of recovering from our Elimination Chamber matches that we had, so unfortunately we couldn't really amp it up this week and try and compete as much as we would have liked to. Perhaps we could have done a title match this week. That would have been our other plan, but no, we'll just kind of go about our own business this week, and if SmackDown gets a good rating, SmackDown will get a good rating, and fair play to them. You know, it's okay. We can kind of recover from that in the coming weeks. You know, here's the thing, you know, we're starting new rivalries. They've probably had their rivalries going for quite some time now. So, it'll take some time, but once again, we should be getting the ratings wins in a few weeks or so. And plus, let's be honest, they probably have a much better popularity on their roster overall, which has been a big issue for us, certainly for some of our mid-card guys. So, that's what we're here with Randy Orton right now. and we can hope that we can kind of progress Randy Orton along. And I think for the next month or so, we might try and pinpoint a few different superstars and divas that we can try and boost their popularity with by doing the interviews, doing the matches and things like that, trying to get them some wins, trying to get some momentum. We'll try and do a few different things we can to boost up the popularity of a few of our superstars, and overall that should help our roster out in general. That should give us much better of a roster. It won't, short term, it won't really benefit us too much, but the long term, it might just create some more bigger names for us. Currently, we're at the point right now where we probably should have more guys in that 80 mark, and we probably shouldn't have really only a couple in the 60 mark, but we still have some in the 50 mark, so we really do need to improve our popularity, and that's something we've needed to do for a while, but we just haven't really been doing it, and we'll be trying to, just not doing it very well. Seen a clothesline over the top of the rope there. Randy Orton's going to come out to the side there and try and continue the assault. So, it's something that we've been trying to work on, but obviously we can do much, much better with it, and we're going to try and do better with that as soon as we can. Orton, clothesline. Ooh, clothesline to Cena into the crowd. And, we got to steal. Wow, okay, this is cool. We can actually do stuff in the crowd. You can't even do that in the new game. Isn't it crazy that, in the new game that we can't do some of the features that the old game has? Isn't that pathetic? Wouldn't you think that the new game will have all these features that in these old games and then some? But it's amazing that so many cool features the new game does not have, and it's been like that for years. It's crazy. Like something cool as that. Just go to the the backstage area or go into the crowd. And use some weapons and kind of fight there for a little bit. Obviously we had a count out coming along and we had to get back in the ring, but in a no DQ match, that would be pretty damn cool to be in that area. And it's a shame that we don't have something like that in the new games at the moment. But Orton though, big right hand there to Cena. So Cena was not expecting that at all, and Orton going okay so far. And here we go. Look out! RKO is inbound. Orton connecting, and that could be it for Cena right now. Orton, no, not going for the cover. He's going to try and go for the elbow off the top of the rope, connecting, and now hooks the leg. Will Orton get him? No, Cena kicking out at 2. And Orton can't believe his luck. Trying to go for the clothesline, as he did a little bit earlier on, worked out pretty well for him as well. And now Orton, thump to the eye as well. Just needs to regain some of his energy. Cena's now in the corner. Orton was going to follow. Tried to go for a clothesline. Cena not having any of it. Orton missing, and now Cena with a snapmare following it up. Orton trying to get back to his feet. Cena's going to help him up as well. And now Orton with a side headlock. Look out. Here's trouble now. Cena's in the corner. And Randy Orton's going to... tips him into the corner. I think he was trying to go for the RKO again, but Cena blocking it. Cena's been busted open as well. Randy Orton doing pretty well so far. Cena trying to get going, and Orton trying to make a big statement here. Now Orton back to the top. Look out, here he comes again. Not going for the elbow this time, just trying to launch himself, drop the fist, and he missed. Orton wants Cena to get back up. Grabs a hold of him. Kick to the midsection. Look out. Orton grabs a hold of Cena, and the knee into the midsection of John Cena. And this could be nearly the beginning of the end for Cena. If Orton can finish him off here, it should be all over. Orton now. Here we go. There it is. The RKO. Randy Orton connecting. And that should be it for Cena right now. You never know, though. Cena in trouble, and Orton will pick up the win. Well, there you go. A big, big win for Randy Orton over John Cena here on Raw. That should hopefully boost up his popularity a couple of points and get him going for the future. Orton, would love for him to be in that 80 popularity mark and kind of join some of the newcomers into the main event scene. Potentially, we could be looking at a new WWE champion at some point. Big, big win for Orton. And let's go have a look at the rest of the matches for this week's show. Alrighty, so Orton with a big win. Let's go check out our other results. Kurt Angle and Edge get the win over Batista and Rob Van Dam. The Guerreros and Matt Hardy defeat Big Show, Kane, and JBL. Tori Wilson with Trish defeats Candice, so our champion, our new diva, not doing very well at all. I think we might have made a little bit of a mistake bringing her in, maybe. Johnny Nitro gets a win over Booker T. That will help his popularity a few points. And Lita gets the win she needed over Melina. Well, let's check out the results. They had their pay-per-view Smackdown, so this is not going to be pretty for us at all. Oh my god, 475,000. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is really, oh my, that's tough. Okay, they had a 3.5 star rate. They only had a 3.5 star rated pay-per-view, and they got so many fans. My god. Wow, okay, let's check some of our emails. We got none, that's good. Means we're not doing anything wrong, things are okay. Oh my god, 2.5 star rated show. Wow, we really shouldn't have did that bad. I guess they might have had some external factors that kind of cost us a little bit there. No wonder we did so bad. But so did they. They had a 2.5 star rated show as well. They didn't do bad at all. They should have had at least 3 star. So it's just a bad week in general. No one's watching. The NBA must be on or something like that. I don't know. No Mercy, pretty good pay-per-view. Did it deserve 3.5 stars? Yeah. Any more than that would have been probably, you know, far-fetched. I don't think it really deserved 4 stars. They didn't even have their world title on the line. They're crazy like that, aren't they? But let's. Do I really want to look at the ratings? Oh my god. Oh my god, we're down. We are down. SmackDown's taken over. SmackDown has taken over. Wow. Jesus, that is huge. Okay, wow, we gotta really fucking step up now. Oh, Lita wanted a title shot, not a win. My bad. But let's have a look. Randy Orton went up to 78. I think he was 75. I could be wrong, but I think he was 75. So that's good. That's a good jump. Cena went down a point, I think. So that's not great. But you know, if Cena can go down to 90 and Orton can go up to 85, then whatever. Who cares? Tori's gone up a little bit as well, so that's pretty good. Matt Hardy at 72. That's pretty good considering where he was when we brought him in the 50s. So he's done very, very well. Obviously, he's the champion. Helps out a lot, but that's pretty good from him. And Chavo's getting to that 70 point as well. So we're going to release Mercury from his roster. Now, Lance K could possibly be gone. And he is gone. Oh my, wow. Wow. I probably should have checked that first. I probably should have checked that first. They re-signed Lance K. Okay, alright. Well, I just completely fucked up. You gone fucked up. That's yeah. Well, this is why they're kicking our ass, because look at the popularity of some of these guys. Now, it's not that big of a deal, but the thing is, they've got so many more guys in this 80 period, and a few more in the high 80s. If we can get a few more in there, it would be okay. You can see not as many in the 60 and 50 marks, so that's really where we are currently going wrong. As for a trade, I mean, I don't think there's anyone I'm really thinking about trading at the moment. Potentially we could trade Booker T out. We kind of exhausted him out a little bit, but the best we could get is Chris Masters, Shelton Benjamin if we're lucky. Boogeyman, I think we had some comments saying, bring in the Boogeyman. I like the Boogeyman, I wouldn't be against that. But Shelton Benjamin, I like Shelton Benjamin. We'll see if we can get him. I don't think they'll go for it. No, trade the client. Really? Come on, only 1 popularity difference. Really? I wouldn't mind getting Shelton Benjamin. Just some fresh life in that mid-card would be good. Maybe we could sign... I don't know if they have a full roster or not. Maybe we could sign someone and just kind of trade them along with them and give them someone really shit. But we'd be wasting quite a lot of money to do that. We don't, and that's money we don't really have. And let's see, Shelton Benjamin has 13 weeks in his contract, so at the end of the day, it'll work out better for us if we did do that. So maybe we'll try and do that. We'll re-sign Mercury. Now this is probably a waste of time. I could have just not released him. I know, I messed up. They probably have a full roster. Let's be honest. Let's see. I'm guessing they do. And this whole trade and this whole release has been a waste of time, and I have fucked up, I know. Alright, no, we can do it. Okay. And trade accepted. Okay, so what this means now is that we get obviously Shelton Benjamin, and let's take a look at the roster. It means they also get someone sucks. You know, they get Joey Mercury now. So that, you know, we get someone better. They get Booker T, obviously, that's okay. But it means as well they get Joey Mercury. So when he's involved in their matches, things are going to go down. So that's going to probably help us out in the long run as well. Just slightly. Just less slightly. But we get someone fresh and different on our roster. Shelton Benjamin, I know some of you guys have been requesting to bring him in. So now we've got him. That's great. And we can do something with him. And you can see that rivalry has been exhausted right there, Matt Hardy and JBL. So you know what that means now? We can remove this rivalry. Delete. Press circle to delete. We can remove this rivalry. I don't know what Shelton Benjamin is, so this could not, maybe won't work. I don't know if this storyline will work either, but Shelton is a clean. I think Hardy's clean. Yes. Didn't quite work out. So, yeah, we can't do that. Maybe we could do a triple threat. We could just add JBL in there as well. And kind of, at least for 3 weeks, whilst we turn Shelton. Maybe we could put Nitro in there instead and give him something to do instead of JBL, so something a little bit different there. And, well, you know, fuck it. Why not? Let's do it. And that'll give something for Hardy to do for a few weeks. Then we'll turn Shelton or Hardy. I don't know. Who do you guys want me to turn? Shelton Benjamin or Matt Hardy? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll do that. So that's a few changes we've made to our roster. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of G-Mode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at BrendenPlayz to stay up to date with everything to do with BrendenPlayz. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the video. It'd be great if we can hit, let's try and hit 10 likes on this episode. That's a hard goal, I know, but let's try and do it. I know you guys have it in you to get it done. I think I just saved already, so I'm saving it twice, but whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next video. How much more can Charlotte really do here? She's given it her all. Has she got anything left in the tank to get this match done? Look out! Bailey to Billy!